We almost had the reverse sweep this weekend against the LA Valiant, and we came just a little short, but on map 3, we had an amazing defense on Gibraltar, and I kind of wanted to highlight it this week on KARQ'S Reviews. Let's go. So let's watch the final fight of map 3, and then we'll break it down.
Down inside 20 seconds to finish the round. Shax needs a clever duplicate here and some way to just tilt the balance a little bit. There's a mana boost on the agilities here. He's not chosen a duplicate target quite yet, but Lastro is getting pushed. Lastro needs to hit a sleep dart on that Winston immediately, otherwise Beast is going to cause him a lot of problems. Dreaming out, deals with a primal rage. Winston, KSP has a little bit of space. He gets the D-suit on Nevix now. The Valiant have to take some time here. They're able to keep the overtime ticking. Shaxo is so low, and he's not in a position to get any healing. Agilities jumps in, and Beast was also there fighting the whole backline. And Los Angeles now are out of healing, and they're out of time. The chase is on, and Agilities will collide with KSP with gruesome results. And the Los Angeles Valiant pull up short here, Matt. This looked nothing like
offense.
Their first couple maps.
Oh yeah, the Toronto Defiant come alive here, and they put together a really strong defense. They don't even allow them to get close.
Alright, so let's start from the beginning. With the final fight coming up, Toronto basically has Echo, Winston, and Ana's ultimate, and the Valiant have Echo, D.Va, Ana, and Briggs ult available. Now, usually defending teams passively wait for the attackers to make their move, but sometimes it's better to flip the switch on them and surprise them with a fast engagement, which can often result in inefficient utilization of resources. And this is exactly what happened. Toronto forced the LA Valiant to inefficiently use their Nano and Echo clone, which resulted in a poor team fight from them. Let's start with the Defiant's positioning. We have Logix, KARQ'S, and KARQ'S playing on the low ground here, and I know you may be thinking, why low ground, and why are they in the open? Well, this goes back to the idea of the fast engagement plan I talked about earlier. KARQ'S is here to protect Logix and KARQ'S, who are going to be sniping away from this angle. Now, take a look at Nevix. He's playing up at blue box to scout and give intel to the team on where the Valiant are going, which is going to be up on high ground and towards the server room. He can also back down and peel with his defense matrix if needed. Now with that in mind, Beast is already set up in here, patiently waiting, and Agility's near the entrance as well. As soon as Nevix makes the call to the team that the Valiant are pushing in, KARQ'S goes for the instant nano boost to Agilities and hits an amazing biotic grenade that lands on KSP, Lastro, and Rain. As soon as it hits, the Valiant instinctively run inside for cover, but guess who's here? Beast. Nevix also follows up on the anti and sits on KSP. In a panic state, Lastro has to nano KSP to keep him alive, and he isn't able to do much about it. Shax on the Echo is outside looking to find value, but since KARQ'S nade and the Toronto tank lineup is dominating the Valiant's support, he gets low on HP and has to clone the first person he sees, which is KARQ'S Brig, but he's not in a great position, because as he falls down, he just gets shredded by Logix and KARQ'S and loses his ult immediately. And that's all Echo was really able to do for the Valiant, not much. But now let's see how Defiant's Echo play worked out. As we rewind, Agility's got the immediate nano from KARQ'S and armor pack from KARQ'S. He forces Dreamer to panic Winston bubble, which ultimately pushes him out of the fight because he knows he can't jump onto the Toronto backline without it, as he'll get melted. No bubble or primal means an instant death for Monkey, and as we fast forward Dreamer's POV, he really didn't do anything at all in this final team fight. Back to Agilities. Once Dreamer is out of the fight, he pressures McGravy really hard with the nano damage and forces him to basically lose his mech and his D.Va bomb. Once McGravy is gone, Agilities then clones the Winston and heads on over to the server room, double teaming the Valiant's backline with Beast. Imagine having to deal with not one, but two Winstons. Agilities gets a ton of value, builds up a primal, jumps and finds KSP who tried to get a cheeky angle, and cleans him up. The takeaway point of this video is to showcase the difference in Echo value depending on how you approach the team fight. The setup by Toronto single-handedly changed the tide of the fight within the first few seconds, despite being at a slight ultimate disadvantage coming into the final fight. Now this is why being prepared and setting up and initiating at the right time can often turn unfavorable fights into winning fights. And that's it for this week. Be sure to subscribe to the channel up here, and watch the other episodes of the series down here.